Child, so pregnant head ass Ashley then took time off of Wendy and then she owned to Karen. I cannot wait till Karen come back and get on her ass. Exactly. And read her for filth. The only way Karen can do. Anyway, speaking of Karen, tell me why they saying that Kim Zolciak got a big Poppa girl. Wasn't Croy just down here crying on the internet talking about all the shit he done went through with her and she done ran that man broke? Now he the Geico salesman. And the whole time you got a whole nother big Poppa out here, allegedly. Exactly, girl. That's what's happening. We're gonna talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta from last night. It was okay. Zane and Ashley need AA meetings. Exactly. We also gonna talk a little bit about Chrisean because she didn't did the skit out here with Ray J. Child. I'm gonna show y'all. And we're gonna talk about Nicki Minaj because they saying that the girlie really is out here without no money, and it ain't just American Express. They might swipe her house. Exactly. So Barb's buckle up, girl. It's gonna be a long day. It's gonna be a long day. Anyway, welcome back, friend. Love, y'all. I hope y'all having a really good hump day. We're going to talk a little bit of shit for a little bit of time. So get you a little cocktail. I'm drinking water because Lord knows I got to work for the rest of the day. Anyway, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like this video. Let's talk a little shit. First, let's talk about Ashley. So Ashley did an interview with Bravo by Bitches. And they asked her about Karen and filming without Karen. Let's see what Ashley had to say. Right. And I know a lot of y'all be complaining like, we like to see this on screen. I'm sorry. I can only show y'all the screen when I'm at home, friend. Exactly. Okay. So this is Bravo by Bitches Instagram page. Maybe I'll go back and watch the full interview.
But I really do.
Girly, but we're going to listen to what she had to say about Kim.
I never want to see her go to jail.
What was it like having to navigate that with her presence looming large?
I think the hard thing was talking about it and she's not there.
Ashley says the hardest thing about it was talking about it and she's not there. Was it really hard, Ashley? Because it seemed like it came easy for you with the George Jefferson and the other little references.
To defend herself.
Yeah.
Right. So even if I wanted to make like a shady joke or two, it kind of felt wrong because Karen couldn't be there to hear it.
Even if she might have been laughing along, you know.
I don't think she would have laughed at some of the jokes I had, but
she wouldn't have laughed. Karen would have read your ass down to filth like she usually do, Robin. Exactly. But I do I can respect the fact that she said if Karen was there, you know what I'm saying, she would have defended herself. But that didn't stop you from cracking jokes. So
you know, it just didn't feel right. I know sometimes people are like, oh, Ashley is inauthentic. She don't really care about Karen, but I really do. I never want to see her go to jail.
What was it like?
So now she's saying that she's not inauthentic. She never wanted to see Karen going to jail. Nah, I don't know. If you really cared about your friend, you wouldn't be cracking jokes about them going to jail. Because you'll be really concerned, kind of like Giselle is. Giselle has a little bit of shade, but I feel like Giselle's shade is because she knows she has to produce a show. You know what I'm saying? She know we on the show. I gotta throw a little bit of shade, and that's literally the dynamic of Giselle and Karen's relationship. But you can tell that Giselle actually cares.
Having to navigate that with her presence looming large.
I think
one thing I can say though, look at Ashley right here. The forehead the circumference, or what is this? The diameter, the radius, or the circumference of this forehead doesn't look as big because she has on a wig. I will say her wigs look a lot better. Ashley looks really, really cute right here. That's what I'll give that to her. I like this little green dress. It's very girly. I like the pearl detail on the shoulder. Little subtle hoop earrings, long bust down. Ashley looks good.
Thing was talking about it and she's not there to defend her.
The only thing I got positive for Ashley today is that she looked cute in the damn interview. Exactly. So I may go check out, I may listen to the rest of the interview this afternoon, tell y'all what I think, see if she has any tea on if she says anything about Wendy or whatever. But like I said, beautiful gowns, Ashley. Exactly. Speaking of beautiful gowns and fake Karens, Let's talk about this one Karen. Let's talk about Kim Zolciak, the Karen of Real Housewives of Atlanta, former Karen of Real Housewives of Atlanta. Baby, tell me why. Hold on. Let me pull this up, child. So tell me why allegedly, they are saying that Kim Zolciak got another Big Poppa. Another Big Poppa. So allegedly, she's being subpoenaed in $100 million divorce lawsuit or settlement hearing or something. The lady is alleging that Kim Zolciak been messing with her husband. I said, not the Kim Zolciak that been going through hell and hot water with Croy Bierman, the former NFL player that she didn't drug down the drain, drained his motherfucking pockets, drained his mind, because Croy penned a whole Instagram post the other day talking about how he was sad, depressed, didn't want to live, on suicide watch with the suicide boys. And the whole time, Kim, you allegedly got a Big Poppa. And if you got a Big Poppa, why are you borrowing money from your daughter and her rich boyfriend? You know her daughter on Next Gen New York City said Kim Zolciak was borrowing money from her and shit. And the rich boyfriend was like, you got to cut your mama off. That bitch be buying bottles of wine and shit, and she ain't got 2 nickels to rub together. Well, allegedly, Kim Zolciak got 2 of this other man nickels to rub together. Baby, she the queen of the Harry Hines hoes. If there ever was a queen of Harry Hines hoes, it's Kim Zolciak, because we met Kim Zolciak as a hoe. She is the originator of synthetic wigs and being a Harry Hines hoe. Ooh, child, y'all, this tea is crazy. And y'all know I love to drag Kim Zolciak because I don't see it for this bitch. Anyway, let's look at this article. This is from the Reality Rundown on Instagram. So it says, Kim Zolciak subpoenaed in $100 million divorce case. Baby, first of all, $100 million. I will say this duck lip bitch know how to pick them, because you got to have a coin to be in $100 million divorce. Accused of receiving lavish gifts from another woman's husband. This says, according to the court docs, the former RHOA star was subpoenaed and accused of receiving lavish gifts from another woman's husband, and the wife wants answers. Kim's legal team is calling the subpoena unreasonable and intended to embarrass her. First of all, how did Kim afford a legal team? Because I thought she was broke as a joke. Let's see what it says, child. Court docs reveal Kim was served in the parking lot of a Georgia high school on September the 30th. Not y'all served this girl while she was at her kid's school. And this just happened, 2 weeks ago? She's being called to testify in the ongoing divorce between Kyle Mowitz and Jillian Green. Girl, hold on. Let me Google this real quick, friend. Mowitz and Jillian Green. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on a second, y'all. I want to show y'all who these people is, and then we're going to get back to the story. Okay, so allegedly, this is Cal and Julian. The blonde here, and this is her husband. Girl, and I want to see what he do for a living. How did he get all of this money? What does he do, child? Okay, so Kyle is the co-founder, managing partner, and CEO of Empyrean Blue Group, including its subsidiaries. And Mowitz Brothers Endowments Real Estate Program, Pleo Pharma. Okay, so this man got a little bit of change. Okay, so let's go back to everything the wife want to know about Kim messing with her man. Kim, well, I told y'all she the original slut from the 90s, child. Okay, so Kim has been asked to turn over all communications with Mowitz, hand over receipts or proof of any gifts trips, or payments from him or his companies, provide any contact between Croy and Mowitz. So I wonder, did Croy know that she been messing with him? Because he says any contact between Croy and Mowitz. So did Croy know that his wife was cheating with old boy? Please. Kim responds, okay, I read that. It's unreasonable, oppressive, and intended to annoy and embarrass her. Baby, not oppressive. Not oppressive. Girl, Kim, the only thing that is oppressing you is those fillers in them damn balloon lips. She's fighting against appearing for the deposition scheduled for October the 15th. Not today, October the 15th. Somebody comment and remind me to look up these court documents, child. I gotta look up. I want to see what was going on. Kim deposition. Girl, I want to know what was deposed today. Okay, so this is happening today, child. Kim could have her duck lips in a deposition right now, answering questions about how she got that Gucci bag. What Jillian's claiming. Okay, so this is what the wife said. The wife said Jillian Green says her estranged husband created a family trust worth over $100 million, allegedly while already having an extramarital affair. She believes Kim may have benefited from those funds and wants answers about money, gifts, and travel connected to her husband. So he created a trust over $100 million, and she think he was giving Kim money up out their trust. The ex's side. This what Kyle gotta say. Kyle's lawyer clapped back, saying any relationship with Kim started after he and Jillian separated. Baby, so not he admitting to having an affair with Kim. Kim, not you got another big papa? Girl, let me find out she got that snapper. That snapping turtle. He's asking for joint custody of their 2 kids, while Jillian wants primary custody plus child and spousal support. Both deny all allegations of cheating or wrongdoing. Where Kim stands now. Kim and Croy are still battling out their own bitter divorce, both asking for sole custody of their kids. Now she's being dragged into someone else's $100 million legal mess. Baby, it don't get no messier than this. I don't know. Her and Wendy, I want them to drag Kim Zolciak the way y'all drag everybody else. Because y'all claim that Portia is a whore. Wendy is an African scamming fraudster. Y'all been dragging the girlies. I want y'all to drag the Caucasian girlies just the same, because Kim, not only did Kim marry a young man, have 12 of his kitty litters, drain him dry. Now he broke working at Geico, writing suicide posts and depression posts on Instagram. You didn't drain Croy dry. And before the ink can even settle on y'all divorce, y'all ain't even fully divorced yet. And you got a big papa, because, I mean, his lawyer is basically saying, when I started messing with Kim after me and you were separated. So he's basically admitting that he messed with Kim. Tell me what y'all think, girl. That was some positive news for me. Kim's still a slut. What's new? Bravo. If you had some sense. Now, I ain't never been for Kim Zolciak being back on Real Housewives of Atlanta after she sat on that stage and said no white woman would be on the show with these black women. I haven't seen it for Kim or Croy. However, because Salt Lake City is giving it and Atlanta ain't giving much, bring Kim on and let all of the girlies drag her for filth about being a hoe. Exactly. Anyway, in other hoe news, that tickled me, Fred. Okay, in other hoe news, Chrisean. I don't talk about Chrisean Rock that much because she just kind of, it'd be too trash for me sometimes. Too trash for me. I used to like Chrisean, and I thought once Chrisean got pregnant, I was one of the girlies. I was wrong. I was one of the girlies that was like, no, a baby can change some people. Give her a chance. And we all know how that turned out. So the other day, Chrisean, y'all know she's trying to get into Twitch and the whole streaming lifestyle or whatever. So she coupled up with Ray J to do this skit. I guess it was like a Maury skit or something like that. And Carlisa, Blueface Mama, had something to say about it. Check out this damn skit, though. I don't even like Carlisa, but after y'all look at this skit, this is the skit. This is Chrisean and her child. It's like a fake Maury or Jerry Springer type of episode that Ray J is doing. Look at Chrisean holding her baby. First of all, why did they use the real? You see her son.
Are you the bitch that was on the phone? Are you the bitch from the phone?
No.
Are you from the phone? Are you from the phone?
Her son is 2 years old. Her son is 2 years old.
Are you from the phone? Are you the bitch that's from that? I thought you said bitch was
That's right. Hey, hold on.
No, not with the baby in her head.
On Dr. P.
Bro, why did they use her real baby and not a doll?
No, don't put the baby down. Sit down. Sit down. No.
Hold on.
So Carlisa had something to say. She said, you win. Even if he ain't mine, just leave him at the fire department and I will go get him. With the prayer hands and the angry emojis. Oh, this was supposed to be a fake Dr. Phil show for a DNA role play. These are some of the comments. It's amazing she still got custody of this kid. Somebody else said, I've never agreed with this lady, but on this, please go get that baby. This is sad to watch her trolling that baby around like a rag doll. Someone else said, so sad. Look at the baby. Oh, I'm not going to say that one. I never talk about people kids. Y'all know how I feel about that. But I do feel like, and I never want somebody's child to get taken from them. But I feel like if you out here doing skits and it's been multiple instances where they said she left the baby, you know, she wasn't taking proper care of her child and stuff. And it's obvious that the child needs additional care. I don't know. I feel like somebody should intervene. I don't know. But I was getting prepared to go. As soon as I see Carlisa's name, I'll be ready to go off on her ass. But I'm on Carlisa's side too on this one. Why would you do a skit with your child that may have special needs? Why would you do that? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, in other girls news, Nicki Minaj, child. So we know Nicki been going off on the peoples, talking about somebody stealing her American Express. We talked about that yesterday. She went on a whole rant with Cardi for 30 days and 30 nights. Yesterday she said that she's not releasing her album. The whole album thing in March that she said she was going to release when Cardi was popping, exactly when she came out with her album and it was Cardi this, Cardi that. She came out yesterday and said she's not going to release the album. Well, whoop-de-doo. Exactly, bitch. I never gave a fuck. I'm sorry, Barbs. I never gave a fuck. Because Pink Friday 2 was not tea for me. Anyway, and so I feel like when Nicki goes on all of these rants and stuff, it's to cover up something that's really happening. The last time she went on a rant like this, I believe it was against the NFL player and Jay-Z them or whatever. Her husband, Kenneth Petty, was doing another deposition or like mediation in the Jennifer Huck case. That's what was going on. And then she went on the internet rant. So I firmly believe that this new internet rant that she's going on, I'm not releasing my album. Somebody's stealing my American Express. She getting into it with her stylist. Well, allegedly, according to the Jasmine brand, Nicki Minaj, her $20 million home may be up for, I'm not sure if it's foreclosure, but a lien placed on it. due to her unsatisfied judgment with a security guard overseas. I talked about this before. So allegedly, the security guard was assaulted by Nicki Minaj and Kenneth Petty. He was awarded $500,000, and Nicki Minaj has yet to pay him. I talked about this in one of my videos. Let's revisit this really, really quick. Okay, so it says the rapper's $20 million Hidden Hills LA home is reportedly at risk of seizure after a former security guard won over $500,000 in an assault case. The guard, Thomas Weidenmuller, this is German, this is a German name, I believe, has asked the court to sell the property to satisfy the judgment, writing in court docs. The property's current fair market value is appraised at $20 million, yielding approximately $6 million in equity beyond the lien and exemption. So Nicki has $6 million equity in her home. The amount is more than sufficient to satisfy the judgment, plus accrued interest and enforcement costs. This stems from a 2019 incident. Like I told y'all, Nicki got into it with security because they let somebody run on stage. Nicki started barking at the female security guard. So the male security guard, who was this guy Thomas, basically told Nicki, like, relax, ho. That's when Kenneth came in and punched him in his shit. He went to the doctor later on. He sued Nicki and he won in court. So this is a legitimate claim. It's a legitimate claim. And I don't know why people feel like after the judge rules something, bitch, you gonna pay. You either gonna pay up front or you gonna pay by that house. Now, Nicki, you better come up with $500,000 or make some sort of earnest money deposit or honest effort to pay this man back and get on a payment plan or something. You worried about American Express. You need to be trying to pay this German white man, because if you don't, you're gonna be out on the streets. And then where Ken is gonna serve for house arrest. House arrest with no house. You're going to need that Amex to run up a hotel bill. Why you worried about Cardi? You worried about the wrong shit in life. You worried about Cardi. You worried about some raggedy ass album. You worried about stylists. You worried about Rock Nation, Beyonce shoes, Jay-Z knows. You worried about everything except for how you going to pay this man his $500,000 so you won't have to move out of your house. I don't know. Tell me if y'all think Nicki Minaj playing in y'all face and doing all of this stuff, it's giving smoke and mirrors, because you got bigger fish to fry. And the judge can 100% order the sale of Nicki's home to satisfy that judgment. Ooh, child, this is scary hours in the streets. Anyway, so that's all the tea that I have on the girlies. Exactly, from Ashley to Kim Zolciak being a hoe. Nicki Minaj house might get sold. Chrisean is an unfit mama. Let us pray, child. Let us pray. Anyway, so let's talk about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta really quick, and then I'm getting ready to get out of here. We'll talk about Salt Lake City later on tonight. I'm committed. I said I was going to do it, and I'm going to do it. Exactly. So later on today, I'll give you Salt Lake. Salt Lake was really good. So if you haven't watched it, hurry up and watch it, friend. Okay, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. It was cool. This episode wasn't really all of that. At the beginning of the episode, Carly and Zane are getting into it. He talking about everybody got bags. Carly, you got wrinkles. Zane is going really hard at all of the girls. He didn't went hard at Rennie. Mendices then walked off. Now he getting into it with Carly. And everybody like, Jock at this point is like, hold the fuck up. Do we need to have prayer? Because this shit then went way left. I didn't even think it was going to go down like this. Rennie, like, that's because he's in everybody else's business. He ain't barking up. He ain't bossing up and talking all of this shit when his mama getting into it with Ashley. Or he ain't doing none of that. But he want to bark at everybody else about their business. So everybody is in agreement that Zane is a drunk midget and somebody needs to shut his motherfucking ass down. Hopefully, Ashley and Zane went to the room and did some detoxification or had some hot, sweaty sex and sweated that alcohol out their pores, because they both give drunk doors. You know what I'm saying? Like, or elves. They look like elves. Exactly. I don't know, child. Anyway, so we get to Selma in 24. So Selma, of course, is addressing the fact that she just got outed for allegedly cheating on her husband. Okay, the Black Kim Zolciak child. So she said she was just texting him. She was just texting him. She knew it was wrong. She got smoked with Sierra. She like with Sierra, it's on site. She said she been tasting Sierra seasonings and all of this other stuff. It's on site. Now Selma, I do feel like it's a little fake for Sierra to be telling everybody else and not just text Selma. But Sierra said she didn't want to tell her that because she didn't know Selma like that. And I agree, because you know when you tell somebody some tea like that, they automatically gonna come at you. But Sierra, you could, if she tasting your seasonings and supporting your business, the least you could have did was text her like, girl, this my husband brother out here saying y'all fucking and he telling everybody. So if the shit hit the fan, if Zane tell 24, bitch, I'm just trying to give you a heads up. I'm the type of girly, because I'm a girl's girl, I'm gonna tell you anyway. Even if you get mad at me, I don't give a fuck. Don't say I didn't tell you. Bitch, I'm telling you that Zane them was right there and it's a mess going around. So if your husband come and knock you up against the washer and dryer, bitch, then, wear a helmet around the house. That's all I can tell you. Wear a helmet around the house. Excuse me. So that's where I'm at. Anyway, so I can see how Selma can be mad at Sierra. If y'all was Sierra, would y'all have told Selma first? If y'all was Sierra, would y'all have told Selma first? Just to try to, you know what I'm saying, give her a heads up. I don't know. However, como se llama, Selma, Sierra ain't the one. Sierra ain't the one, bitch. I don't know, Selma. I don't know if you remember when that last girl tried Sierra, and she said, and knocked the shit out that bitch with her purse. And what was crazy is, do y'all remember that fight? First of all, shout out to Tokyo, because remember when Sierra swung, Tokyo was the first one up over that table. Tokyo can be my friend every day of the week, because Tokyo Vanity, Toke gonna swing when her friend swing. If her friend swing, Toke following up. Exactly. So Tokyo, she my type of friend. All I know though is, Selma, before you say it's on site with Sierra, I want you to do this. Don't remember her by them seasonings. Remember her when she hit that bitch with a purse, and when what was so excellent about it, I give it an A+. When she swung that purse at that bitch head, she followed up so quick with a hit. I don't know how she swung the purse. Bam! In case y'all don't remember, when they had that fight at that club and Sierra swung that purse, it was Keely. I think that's her name, Keely. She swung that purse, hit that bitch on top of her head, and then followed up with a left hook straight to that bitch dome. So, Selma, I don't know about that. I don't know, friend. I don't know. I think you might want to regroup, make some oxtail gravy for your man, and you know what I'm saying? Think about saying this on site with Sierra, because she about that action. Exactly. Anyway, so Scrappy, okay, so 24, he basically, believes everything Selma says. He 10 toes down for her. You could tell this man just deep in love, whatever the tea is. He still got smoke for Zane, but he Scrappy called him. He want to go horseback riding. What else? They have dinner. Everybody they hope Zane sobered up because he was drunk boots. He apologized to Rennie. And Rennie I'm glad you apologized, because I called my baby daddy. And you don't want it with Black Zach. Because Black Zach, Rennie baby daddy, Black Zach is a rapper, trapper type of guy, you know what I'm saying, in Atlanta. And Zane straight up says, okay, I'm apologizing because I don't want no smoke with Black Zach. But before they got to the dinner, Zane gonna say, yeah, I'm ready to make amends. I hope everybody know I was just drunk. That don't give you a pass to be a messy, tacky bitch with braids because you was drunk. Anyway, he was like, I ain't mean none of that except for what I said to Carly. I meant that. You a bitch. And that's really, I can't even sugarcoat it. Because you don't want no smoke with 24 who called you a lame to your face. He kept saying, lame ass nigga, lame ass, you lame ass. But you won't smoke with Duck Wing Duck. Leave Carly alone. Exactly. She ain't even do nothing that bad. And then Ashley wants to have an ongoing issue with her too. And they going back and forth. And Ashley like, I apologize. And you should apologize. Carly like, bitch, what should I apologize for? You gave him your room key. Whore. That was a long time ago. Why are you harping on Carly giving him a room key a long time ago when this whole who was that Hispanic girl is saying that she could get Zane at any moment? She just told us that. That's who you need to be worried about. The one that the family like, that the mama and them like. You should be focusing on her, not Carly giving him a room key a long time ago. That's neither here nor there. It's giving. Ashley knows that Zane got a thing for Carly, or Zane want to hit Carly, because Zane is being too mean to Carly and too fixated on Carly. He got a crush on Carly. He wants some of that Carly cat. He wants a half a pound of Carly cat, and Ashley knows it, and that's why she's so fixated on Carly. That's the true story between them. And Carly ain't giving up no cat. She called her a rowdy, dumb bitch. Then Ashley gets up, she crying, she doing all of that. Zane started to interject because Carly like, I ain't have to tell you what happened, or he came to my room or whatever. She was like, Zane should have told you that. And she right. Before you came in this situation and even had a conversation with Carly, your man should have told you, hey, this what happened with her. Your man is obligated to tell you what past he has with other women. Not me, bitch, because I don't know you and I don't sleep with you. But then again, Carly, if you've been all in her face and shit, asking her about if y'all had threesomes or something, maybe you, I don't know. But Carly said Zane should have told her that he like a brother. I'm like a sister to him. So if they got a cool relationship like that, why wouldn't Zane? The reason why Zane wouldn't tell her that is because Zane probably want to hit his sister. And he know that Ashley gonna peep that and it's a wrap. Girl, it was all messy or whatever. The men go on and do their thing and basically tell Zane to stop being a messy, tacky bitch. Basically, stay out of women's business. Stop commenting on women's stuff. The men eventually make up. I love the fact that Scrappy apologized to Zane and was like, dude, we was both drunk. I don't even know how we ended up getting into it, but we've been friends forever. Even with the 24 shit, this shit don't matter. 24 came out and was like, you know what? My beef was you knew this shit and you waited until my anniversary to tell me this shit, which is 100% valid. And then Zane was like, cop and please and shit. He was like, well, I didn't know how to tell somebody this. I didn't know how you was going to take it, but you told everybody else. You told everybody else and got me out here looking like a damn fool when you should have just told me. I don't like that fake shit. Zane, that was some fake shit. And my whole thing is, how did Mama D come out of this scot-free? Mama D, the one who came in, was like, bam, your wife cheating, bitch. Exactly. Why Mama D ain't getting no smoke with her bringing strippers to a 14-year-old party? Girl, I guess, yeah. So that was pretty much the end of the episode. It was okay. It was missing something for me. I wish they would have had the BAM there or something. I mean, the only thing that was going on was Zane and Ashley being drunk and messy. It was okay. It was okay. It was really okay. I think they need like chaotic. I think they should bring chaotic back. I wish BAM was on the trip. Maybe Saucy. I don't know. I feel like this cast that was on this trip is missing something. Maybe if Sierra was there. Maybe Sierra should have been on the trip. So Selma could have that smoke with Sierra. So Sierra can hit her with a person in bloop, 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 or something. I don't know, child. I don't know. Tell me if y'all watch Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. What do y'all think? Like I said, Zane and Ashley need AA. Ashley is deflecting with Carly when you need to be worried about that girl, that baby mama that the family really like. Zane, you just trying to deflect from all of your cheating and your problems because he probably still dipping and dabbling with the baby mama. And y'all trying to put it all on Carly. Exactly. Anyway, so that's all I got, friends. Tell me what y'all thought about Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. Nicki, is she trying to pull some smoke and mirrors because her house may get seized? Tell me what y'all think about Kim Zolciak having a big papa child. Not another big papa. I hope Croy used this. I hope he used the deposition or whatever. He used this as evidence of her cheating in their divorce. So he ain't got to give her shit. Girl, I guess she a slut from the 90s. Anyway, like I said, later on today, we'll talk about Salt Lake City. Make sure y'all comment. Make sure you like. Make sure you subscribe. I have a good day. Bye.